Pardon me if I seem a little nervous. It's just that I wasn't expecting this to happen so quickly. I mean, I really wanted this to happen, but everybody has this image of you. I just didn't think you'd say yes. I guess what I'm trying to say is I know a lot of folks don't get a shot like this, but I'm just really happy to be here with you. That's right, I'm on a date with this, the new Volkswagen Beetle. One of the most iconic cars ever produced. But I gotta tell you, setting this up wasn't easy. My friends told me about this really cool app that I instantly got hooked onto. It connects an enthusiast like me to the many machines out there, or so it claimed. I was looking for something more than just looks and features, not just value for money, something refreshing with a solid character. Something that my folks would be proud of. And just as my thumb was tired of swiping left, there she was. The Volkswagen Beetle is perhaps the only car that you, your parents, and even your grandmother seem to know something about. And in their own ways, they may have even admired it. You look really different from your profile picture, but I guess this makeover works. The Beetle's simple to make yet cute looks gave it a personality that the world fell in love with. The design on this version has gotten progressively more masculine. The imposing flared wheel arches, a ducktail spoiler, and taillights that look more Porsche than Beetle give it an aggressive stance. The instantly recognizable face has gotten a facelift. The eyelids and the headlamps have more emphasis that's complemented by the LED running lights that give it a deeper, doe-eyed look. It almost looks like it's got a big smile plastered on its face. If I told you that I think you have a gorgeous smile. Well, I've been having a really great time so far, and I'd like to get to know you better. All right, let's go. The original intention of the Beetle was to be a purpose-built, no-frills people mover. 2 adults in the front, 3 children at the back. Now over the years, of course, the Beetle has grown in proportions, but the basic design layout is still exactly the same, which I think is a good thing. The interiors is a really great place to be. Behind the wheel, it doesn't feel rushed. The long doors, the frameless windows, the narrow A-pillar, coupled with these high-grade Vienna leather seats, creates this bubble that just cradles you. The visibility in the front is exceptional. It's almost like looking out of a wide-angle lens. The cabin, however, still does have a few quirks. For example, the seats, they're heated but not cooled, which when you think about it, for India, is a little bit odd. And the rear window, although is massive, the rear view mirror itself is quite tiny. Now the dash has a lot of borrowed VW elements. However, there are quite a few distinctive touches. For example, the body-colored panels with the steering wheel inserts, the circular speedo, and the LED mood lighting that really adds to the experience. The infotainment system it's the exact same unit you get in every other Volkswagen. For this price, I was expecting a bit more. What BMW have done with the Mini, for example, is given it a lot of customized elements and other graphics that just make it feel a bit more special. What? No, I didn't mean it that way. No. I'm sorry I brought up the Mini. I wasn't comparing. Okay, listen, I promise you I will not bring up the Mini again. Is that okay? Oh, okay, let's go. And this is where the Beetle shows us its fun side. Now in India, we only get one engine option. It's the 1.4 TSI mated to Volkswagen 7-speed DSG. Similar to the Skoda Octavia or the Volkswagen Jetta. And that's not really a bad thing because those are very capable platforms. The drivetrain is robust and power delivery is buttery smooth. The suspension is a bit on the softer side, but the car wafts along the road. The steering is quick and precise, and it's weighted very neutral, which for an electrically assisted rack is quite commendable. I think that the way the car is set up, it rewards more touring rather than sporty driving. And at speed, there's a hint of understeer, thanks to the wide body. What the heck? Whoa! Turn it down, turn the volume down. All I meant to say was, thanks to the wide body coupled with the 225 cross-section tires all around, the Beetle holds its weight really well. I didn't say you were fat. All I said was you just hold your weight really well. That's not what I meant. After all of that, is that all you took? Oh man, I think I just blew my shot. But this time, I think I know how to win her back. You see, the Beetle was never built to be a special car. It doesn't have the charm of a British car, nor the passion and flair of an Italian car. And yet, it continues to be the longest running production car in history. It was designed to serve a purpose, to be the humble workhorse of a country that was torn by war. And in its own way, it won the hearts of millions and created the Volkswagen Empire. An empire that owns the Italian Lamborghini, the British Bentley, and so much more. The Beetle is perhaps the most influential automobile in history, a design that perfectly sums up the 20th century. The right thing to do then is not to reason with her, but simply acknowledge the Beetle for what it is. So the current generation Beetle might not be the car the Beetle was originally designed to be, but it certainly is a fitting ode to what the car originally stood for. So at 35 lakh rupees, you're not really buying a car. You're buying a piece of history.